Monster Hunter is a serious game for serious people. Yeah, I said it. It's serious. We don't need any of this dumbing down bull in our games. No, sir. Accessibility? The fuck is that? What? Dumbing down the game for casuals? What are you smoking? Bro, chill out, bro. Listen, there's been a weird thing going around. Does Monster Hunter need an easy mode? Well, I'm here to tell you why. It doesn't, because it already does. Wait, what? You don't believe me? Dude, come on, man. Look at this game. Monster Hunter Rise, released worldwide on March 2021, is literally Monster Hunter's easy mode. It just is. And that's not even a bad thing. It isn't. I mean, it's been stated on record that this game will be a little bit on the easier side compared to other games. We all know this shit already. Okay? Do I think Monster Hunter needs an easy mode toggle that literally messes with monster AI and movements? No, I don't. I don't think that. I do think that a lot of people think that artists should just, abandon their whole sense of artism. That's not a word, right? I don't think that's a word. But I just made a new one. These games are on record for generally easing players into a more difficult endgame, or mid and endgame. So honestly, I don't think an easy mode toggle would do anything. If anything, it would just defeat the purpose of what Monster Hunter is. While I do believe that something like Pokemon games could definitely use a difficulty toggle, I do think Pokemon does. Like a harder one, not even an easy one. But for Monster Hunter, I don't really think that should be a thing. Why? You're just gonna ruin the damn game. You're going to ruin it, and on top of that, it's extra work for maybe 2% of people who just can't get good, I guess. And I know that's a whole meme. That's a whole goddamn meme. Well, you can't get good scrubbed, and you can't get good to play fucking game though. But no, seriously, like, these games aren't hard. It's not. You just have to learn it. Learn the shit. It's like learning a fighting game. Learn the game. It isn't that difficult. It's not even Dark Souls. And Dark Souls isn't even necessarily difficult either. I mean, you say that to the wrong person and fuck. I think, personally, that it's perfectly fine for the developers to balance their games the way they want to balance it. Do they want Monster Hunter Rise to be an easier game? Yes. For profits? Hell fucking yes. It's working. It is easier. Is it still fun? Yes. Does it still provide a challenge? Yes. You know what? Sometimes I sit back and I think, like, why do people, why would you want an easy mode in Monster Hunter of all games? Like, you want this game to be easier than Rise? How is that even possible? Is that shit possible? I think about it all the time. But I can't come to a conclusion because it makes no sense to me. I can't even fathom this shit. You can't make this shit up. So, yeah, to answer the question, no. Monster Hunter does not need an easy mode, and I don't think that's gonna happen. One, a lot of these Japanese devs are usually their way or the highway anyway, unless profit is involved, and Monster Hunter being too hard is not affecting his profits. It really isn't. So, it's not gonna happen. Also, accessibility and difficulty are two different things. They're also very complicated, and I might struggle to explain that to you in this video. But I'll tell you that they're both different, And I think that's all you need to know. I know this isn't a very informative video, but it isn't. That's not the point. I mean, if you ask me, these games have been pretty accessible since at least World, and that accessibility easing players into how this game actually works for a change, and because there's so much to absorb in terms of information with Monster Hunter games, even World couldn't even do that right, because there's just so much shit to explain to the average player that it's just always going to take time to learn. So unless Monster Hunter is stripped down and it becomes Dauntless, then, you know, brain losing mass, because I actually can't even imagine that, because what the fuck is even Dauntless anyway, you know? No, but seriously, these games, Rise and World, or World and Rise especially, are very accessible for new players and old players alike, and it definitely helps. I don't think a difficulty toggle will, you know, help the game at all. So, yeah. The short answer is no. Monster Hunter does not need an easy mode, and it's never going to get one. And if it does, then we can all come back to this video and just shit all over me. Okay? So yeah. If you're new here and you laughed, subscribe, like, comment, do all that shit. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.